Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome to another session of Multifamily Learning Series and why we love multifamily. So, today, okay, we're going to talk about inflation, hedging against inflation. Please bear with me. I know it's not an exciting topic, and most people's eyes glaze over as soon as you mention the word inflation because it seems to a lot of people like some foo foo magic in the future thing that they don't have to worry about right now. But let me tell you why you need to worry about it right now. Let me first start with a little example, right? So imagine you have a dollar that is working for you. Let's say this work is your dollar is carrying an apple. I'm coming off the top of my head with this. Carrying an apple, carrying it, carrying it, carrying it, carrying it. Then all of a sudden, after a long time of holding something, if you've ever had to carry heavy bags from the grocery store or just something heavy for an extended period of time, you start to get weaker, and that item, even though it weighs the same, starts to feel heavier. So let's say in this example, your dollar is not able to carry that apple any longer because it's getting too heavy. It's been carrying it for too long. You need another dollar to help that original dollar do the work. So this second dollar that you get, imagine you can create a second dollar out of thin air, but it makes both dollars weaker as far as they cannot individually carry that same one apple, but together they can do it. So together now, two apples are walking, 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 carrying this apple. $2 walking, 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 carrying this apple. And then that apple still starts getting too heavy for them, and you need a third dollar. So you keep going down this path of creating more dollars to help do the same job that the original dollar could do on its own. That's not really how inflation works, but it's a great example to kind of visualize and get why it's important. The thing is, in the future, if you don't take your dollars today and invest them in something, you're going to be on the losing side of inflation and you're going to need more dollars to buy the same products in the future. If you're smart and you invest that dollar today into an asset that hedges against inflation, which basically means it increases in value and brings you more cash flow so that in the future your dollars are still able, you have more dollars so you can still do the same work as you could previously do with the dollar that you started with. So it's basically how you're hedging yourself. Let's say, so multifamily real estate, and that's the reason we love multifamily real estate, because it helps you do that hedge. If you buy a multifamily building or invest in a multifamily building as an owner today, right? Then in the future, rents start to go up. That's one. As rents go up, the value of the building goes up. That's two. They're tied to the income. The value is tied to the income. That's two. As the value of the building goes up, the equity goes up. That's three. And as the equity goes up, so does your net worth. Four. So that $1 is increasing your cash flow and net worth. And so it's doing multiple jobs. And then also that means as things are getting more expensive in the future to purchase, you have more dollars because you use that original dollar wisely. That's why it's so important to invest in multifamily, to invest in any kind of asset that's going to increase in value over time, and make sure that you don't lose the power of your dollar or currency today. So in the future, you can maintain or increase your lifestyle. Hope that was helpful. Please read the rest of the article. I have the link below, and invest wisely. Until next week.